Hey y'all, hey, it's Keara Marshay. Welcome back to another video. It's been a minute, hasn't it? Ooh. Oh my goodness. It's been so long. What she said? Twin, where have you been? It's been so long since I've recorded a video. It's been so long since I've uploaded a video. I think the last time y'all heard from me was from November of last year, and that video went up in February of this year. I thought I was on to something, y'all. I was like, oh, I'm finna, just record all this footage, edit it, and then just schedule it all to come out once a week. Girl, that didn't work out. Yeah, so that means I never even told y'all like how first semester of dental hygiene school ended or anything. So I'm back today to update y'all, give y'all a life update, let y'all know what's been going on in my life, because it's been quite a few changes, Yeah, it's been some new things, so let's get into it. I guess I should start with school, because I guess that's the last thing y'all heard about. How's dental hygiene school going? Am I still in school? What's up with that? Am I even interested in dental hygiene anymore? To answer your question, school is going amazing, okay? I just finished my second semester of dental hygiene school. I am currently on my 1-week break between spring and summer semester. Yes, we have to go to school over the summer. So today is Tuesday, April 30th. And that's why I was like, let me jump on this camera, because I ain't been on this camera in a long time. I gotta let the girls and the boys know what's going on, Although I have not been present, I have been seeing the support. Thank y'all so much for continuing to watch my videos, like my videos, comment. I be seeing the comments and stuff. I do take breaks and I don't check them all the time, but I see a lot of it. So thank y'all so much for y'all support. I almost didn't record this video because I got a little breakout going on down here. But y'all know I'm real transparent. I was like, no, if I'm gonna give it to them when it's good, I'm gonna give it to them when it's bad, okay? That's just it. So anyway, look at me, always getting sidetracked. Bring it back in. School is going great. First semester was amazing. I finished with a 4.0, I believe. I got A's in all my classes last semester. So that gave me like a lot of motivation. I was like, oh yeah, I'm doing it right. This is how it's supposed to be. Just keep this up and girl, you good. So I did that. And then we had our winter break, a whole month off. And that's when I actually was able to bulk edit all them videos for y'all. So I was like, oh, I got all this time off. Let me go ahead and bulk edit. So I was able to, I think I edited like 8 videos. And I was like, and I'm just going to schedule them to come out once a week. And then during the semester, I'm going to be able to keep up with editing once a week and posting another video come February. That didn't work, but whatever. I'll let y'all know why that did not happen. It's a reason. So this second semester was not too bad. It was our first time having big clinics, seeing actual patients. So the first 6 weeks of class we did, I think it was like 6 or 8 weeks of class where we actually was just doing student partners still. And I personally felt like that was too much time. Like I wanted to be working on real people, because when it came time to actually see real patients, we only had 6 weeks, I think. Was it 6 weeks? It had to be 6 weeks because we had 1 week off for we had a week off for spring break. So we only had like 6 or 7 weeks to actually see all the patients we need to see, get all our requirements, all of our evals done and everything. And it got to be a little stressful at one point. We had to see a total of 8 patients. And we had to get a minimum of 16 patient points. So the way the points worked was each adult patient was 2 points, a child patient was 1 point. I ended up seeing 7 adults and 1 child, so I ended with 15 points. So I was 1 point short, and that gave me a 5% overall deduction in my 5% deduction in my overall grade. But honestly, y'all, by the time the end came, I wasn't even tripping on it. I was like, whatever, just give me my grade, because it was pretty stressful. And I want to say, it's not, the actual art of doing dental hygiene is not stressful for me. I love clinic. I think I do great in clinic. I've gotten many compliments, a lot of feedback saying like I'm really good at clinic. It's the patients, getting them in the chair. Like, people will schedule appointments knowing damn well they have no intention on coming to the appointment. Like, stop wasting my time. Stop wasting your time. You know you're not coming to this appointment. But it's like my grade and my livelihood is depending on you right now. So I'm going to need you to get your shit together. In the end, everything worked out. My grade was like it was pretty high in the class. So that's why I was like, okay, I'm not stressing about a 5% deduction. It is what it is. And at the beginning of the semester, I had already decided that I didn't care about getting all A's again. Like, I got all A's first semester and nothing happened. Nothing spectacular happened. So it was just like, hey girl, why are you working so hard? to get nothing. I mean, yes, I'm passing. That's good enough for me, but it's like, you ain't gotta do too much. Like, it's people that's barely passing. When they pass with they 75% minimums, they're happy. Be happy with the grades you get. I say all that to say, this semester I ended up with, I think I had an A in one class and 2 B's. Cool with me. I'm fine with that. Yeah, but this semester, I did pretty good. I'm very proud of myself for first finishing clinic. So pretty much this was the end of our first year clinic. Now, summer semester is still technically part of first year. We have 3 classes to take over the summer in nutrition, pain control 1, and perio 1, I believe. Yeah, the first perio class, because we take advanced perio in the fall, maybe. Y'all, don't get me to lying. I just take the classes as they come. I like to prepare and look ahead, but I don't stress about having everything in order. Like, I literally be living my life day by day. Especially these days, I'm just day by day trying to survive. Starting next week, we have our nutrition and pain control 1 class, and then perio is going to be in July. So the first 2 classes are only like a month long, and then we'll get like the whole month of June off, which is nice. And then we go back in July for another month of perio, and then that's it for the summer. I say that's it, but at the same time, I feel like it's going to be a lot of work because these classes are 4 weeks long, and it's like 15 weeks of information in 4 weeks does not sound fun to me. But all the second years before they graduated, they were like, listen, it's going to be your easier semester. Just enjoy it. Take your time, you know, do all the things. And it's just like, okay, I'm just so happy. First year went by really quick though, like very, very fast. And I'm trying not to like rush it by and enjoy it all as we're going through it. But at the same time, I'm ready to graduate. I'm just ready to be done. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. School is going great. I didn't even update y'all. So back in December, when I went on winter break, I ended up taking a second job. So I was working at that private practice office. Was I working there? I think I was I still doing 3 days a week? I was doing like 2 to 3 days a week, I think. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, up until December when I went on winter break. And then there was this other office that the F that I was working with at the private practice, she was like, come work in my office. We would love you. They looking for a hygiene assistant on Saturdays. And I was like, oh, that sounds perfect for me. So I went to interview with that place, got the job, and I started working there at the end of December. So I was doing, I was doing like 3 to 4 days a week work. And then when January started with the new semester, I had clinic. We had clinic on Wednesday mornings, so I was no longer able to work on Wednesdays. So my private practice schedule went from Monday, Wednesday, Friday to Monday, Friday. And then I was working Saturdays at the other office. And that was long days. So yes, it was just a job as a hygiene assistant, but it was like assistant hygiene. They had triple hygiene. Like the hygienist that I was assisting, she had 3 columns. And she also worked 12 hours. So we would get there 7:40 in the morning and we would be there until 6 o'clock at night. That's 11 hours, something like that. We didn't really get a break. They always supplied pizza, so you just kind of worked and it just took a little break when you got a chance, which was cool. Like, it was really good money. I mean, I was making, how much was I making? I was making the same amount I was making at the private practice. So I was making $28 an hour, or 27. I was making $27 an hour at both jobs. So I was making pretty decent money, even though I wasn't able to work full time. Like, it was still working out, still able to pay my bills. Everything was working great. And then, what happened? Do I tell y'all now or later? It's just like, girl, cut to the chase. What's new, right? Okay, let me just take it back a little bit. That was going really good. I was enjoying the extra money. You know, I was able to pay all my bills, save a little money still. Like, everything was going great. But when clinic started, oh my goodness, I was wore out. Like, that was essentially working. We had clinic 3 days a week, and I was working 3 days a week. So that was 6 days in clinic, and that was just too much. It was just like, girl, I was getting like burnt out so fast, and I was like, I can't do this. Like, I loved assisting when I was assisting. Hygiene, I'm gonna love it because this is something I've wanted to do for a long time, but it's like the two together, like, people don't realize how much work goes into being a dental assistant. Not only a dental assistant, but a good assistant. Like, at the private practice, I was the primary assistant, so it was so many different things I had to do. Assisting can be very mentally draining, and I just got to the point where I'm like, I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to look at nobody's teeth. I don't care how many times you brush it. I'm just over it. Like, when I go to clinic, I'm going there and I'm not getting paid for it, for one, but I'm also working towards my career. Like, this is what's important to me right now. Yes, it's nice to have money in my pocket, but at the same time, it was just too much. And I just got to the point where I'm like, I just want a job where I can just go, don't have to think, just, you know, don't have to do too much or nothing. Just show up, have a little fun, make a little money and leave. Like, I didn't even care if it was a job working like fucking KFC. Like, I would do that right now. Like, that's just how I was feeling. Anyway, it's kind of hard to talk about this without telling y'all, without exposing the elephant in the room. I might as well just go ahead and let the cat out of the bag now. The day before second semester started, I got some life-changing news, and your girl is pregnant. So I literally found out January 7th. We went back to school January 8th, and I was kind of devastated because I'm like, this is terrible timing. I was not planning on having no baby. If you know me, anybody that knows me knows, I didn't even think I wanted to be a mom. Like, I was okay with being child-free forever. I'm like, I'm good. I got to take care of me. I'm a lie. I can't afford to take care of nobody else. I don't even think I'm the girl for the job. But obviously the universe and whoever else had other plans for me. So here we are, and I am pregnant. That pretty much influenced every decision that I made moving forward. The first week when I got back to class, I was so out of it mentally and emotionally because I'm like, what am I doing with my life? Like, what the hell? And I'm calculating in my head, like, oh my goodness, I'll be due at the worst time possible. I'm gonna be due during the hardest semester of all of this. Like, how's this gonna work out? It's just so many different variables. But because of that, I was not able to focus. When I got back to class, I was there physically. I showed up every single day, but my mind was not in it. I was just there. I was just so tired. Like, oh my goodness. So tired. I couldn't even barely stay up. So I'm like, how am I going to do this? How? By 2 weeks in, when we actually started, what did we start? Oh, we were already doing student partners. But 2 weeks in, the morning sickness. Oh my goodness, y'all. I literally thought I was gonna die every single day. When I found out I was pregnant, I was definitely surprised. I was scared for sure because I'm like, how am I gonna make this work? Like, this is just not something that I had in my plans. We weren't planning to get pregnant, but life be happening, y'all. So here we are. Obviously I decided that I wanted to keep my child, keep my baby, and my boyfriend and I together, you know, we sat down, we talked about it, and we were just like, we're gonna make it work. Whatever happens, you know, we're gonna make it work. We two adults. Like, I'll be 32 in a week and a half. My birthday is next Friday, and it's like, I'm not 16, I'm not 21. If I was 21, probably would have been a different outcome. But I'm like, you know what, it's just probably time for me to just sit down and become a mom. That's so crazy to say. So there was no, really, I never even thought, the thought to not have the baby really didn't cross my mind at that time. And it was just like, this is just what it's gonna be. Yeah. So yeah, everything was cool. A couple weeks in, morning sickness kicked in, and y'all, I was so sick. Like, so sick. Oh my goodness. I really thought that I would not make it through the first trimester. I'm like, ain't no way. How can I survive? How? Like, that was crazy. So when Big Clinic finally started, seeing actual outside patients, luckily my first, I want to say, my first 3 to 4 patients were all people that I knew. So when they came in, it was, I couldn't even keep the secret. I had to let them know immediately because I literally was so sick, y'all. Like, and then y'all know at clinic, we have to have the mask on. We have to have the shield, just having all that gear on. It was hot as hell. Oh my goodness. It was so hot I couldn't breathe, and I was getting sick, like nauseous every single day. So I would have to tell the patient, like, look, we might have to take a little break so I can go out here and take care of this. Week 9, I started throwing up every single day. I couldn't eat no food, but I was like, I was hungry, I guess, but I couldn't eat. The sugar aversions were terrible. Oh my goodness, I had the worst sugar aversions. if y'all know me, y'all know I love sugar. I'm a sugar bug. I love, love, love sugar. I couldn't have nothing sweet. I couldn't even eat lemons. Like, lemons tasted so sweet to my tongue. I couldn't eat rice. I couldn't eat anything that I loved. And I was literally crying every single day because I'm like, does this baby hate me? What did I do to deserve this? Like, why am I going through this? And I kind of just fought through it. Like, people were giving me different remedies. Like, oh, try the, what was it, the Unisom. But honestly, I didn't want to take too many. I didn't want to take no medicines that I didn't absolutely have to take. So I just fought through it. Whenever I had time, I would go outside, go to the bathroom and throw up, come back like nothing happened, because I definitely kept it a secret for a very long time. Like up until a couple days ago. So yeah, that was a wild time. I made it through the first semester. Oh, made it through the first trimester. And all of a sudden my clothes start fitting differently. So I was just so concerned that somebody was going to find out. But nobody found out. I honestly went this whole semester without telling. I told like a few classmates, people that were close to me already, but other than that, I ain't tell nobody. I was just going about my life as normal. The hormones were definitely up and down. I had a couple of crying fits when it came to like toward the end of the semester. I don't even want to talk about the patients specifically, but again, patients just canceling appointments they had no intention on coming to. I just remember being in the computer lab one day, looking through the book, trying to find different patients, and I just lost it. Like, what happened? I'm trying to remember. Something happened in clinic, but I can't remember exactly what happened in clinic, but I wasn't feeling great about it. And when I went to the locker room, one of my classmates, she came in and asked me what was wrong, and y'all, I just started crying. And I tried to stop. I sucked it up. I was like, okay, not here. Let me wait till I get home. But I had to go to the computer lab because I'm like, let me find another patient real quick because I need somebody. And this was going into the last 2 weeks of clinic where I had to meet these requirements or get kicked out the program. So I go in there, I sit on the computer, and I'm just sitting there looking, and it's facing no one. Like, I'm facing away from everybody. But I just start bawling. Like, oh my goodness. It was just like the pressures of the world, everything. And then the hormones, trying to pretend like I'm not pregnant. Like, everything was just crashing down on me at once. One of the instructors came in, and she tried to console me, which is making it so much worse. I didn't tell her I was pregnant, obviously. But that literally was like a whirlwind of emotional distress. So that whole night, even when I left clinic, I was crying hysterically. I was just like so overwhelmed. Like, this program is so tough. And that was actually after I decided to quit both my jobs. Oh yeah, so that brings us to the next topic. Like, am I still working? The answer is no. It actually is so crazy because it was like the first trimester I was so sick. I started feeling better around week 14. I worked up until that whole time. So I'm at work sick as heck. Both jobs, not the one job, the Saturday job. They did know that I was pregnant because we had to use like nomads for x-rays, and they didn't have like the protective shield or the lead apron for the operator, and I didn't feel comfortable using that. So I let the manager know, obviously, like, hey, I'm gonna use these rooms. That's why I was working with the hygienist that had the 3 columns across, because she had the wall unit, so I was able to go in there and take x-rays. But that just meant I was on my feet all day, every day, jumping, and I was so tired. I was hungry all the time. It was just so much work, and I was just at the point where I just didn't want to do all that. I don't want to be jumping around. I don't want to be doing all these exams with these different doctors. Like, it was a doctor, I couldn't stand her ass. And it's like every time she came in, she just got on my fucking nerves, and it was just like, I don't want to do this. And yeah, I started feeling better literally the day that I quit my Saturday job. I just decided, I woke up that day, and that morning, and I was just like, I can't do this no more. I'm done. Like, first of all, I had to drive 25 minutes away to get to the job, and I was tired of driving and being there all fucking day long and just doing the work. Like, yes, I love dentistry, but I don't want to assist no more. Like, I'm over it. I'm done assisting. This is year 11. I'm done. So I woke up and I damn near just did a no call, no show. I just didn't go in. I did end up talking to someone and letting them know what was going on. Like, mentally, I just wasn't in the right spot. And I'm just like, I just need to be doing all this shit. Like, I had been contemplating this for months. Like, I can't keep working like this. Like, I'm working too much. This pregnancy is taking everything out of me. Like, I don't even know how I'm doing it. But at the same time, I tried to justify it. Like, you have to work. You're about to have a baby. You have to do this. You have to. And it's like, but I can't. I just can't. Like, I have to do great in school because I'm about to have a baby and I need to be able to take care of my baby. But if work is taking all this out of me, that means I'm not going to be able to give that much to school. And that's something that can't happen. So I quit my jobs. And today is the end of April. So I have not been working for about 6 weeks. And I'm happy. I feel better than I have in a long time. I be sleeping all day, y'all. I eat when I want to. It's amazing. I love it so much. So yeah, so that's pretty much what's been going on with me. I did not quit YouTube. It was just really hard for me to be like, I was sick as hell, y'all. I was not about to be editing nothing. And every time I picked up the camera, I did record like little clips here and there, like when I found out I was pregnant, our first ultrasound, that kind of stuff. But I just wasn't comfortable posting it, for one. And I'm like, how can I reintroduce myself back to YouTube? I gotta like do a whole sit down. And I was so sick, y'all, I was not getting on that camera doing it at all. But now I'm in a much better space. I feel happier. Yeah, and I was just like, it's time, because I miss YouTube. I miss posting videos. I miss interacting. I miss seeing my subscriber count go up. I just miss all the things. Like, I'm still on a journey to get 1,000 subs. Like, I'm still trying to do the thing. So girl's trying to get back to it. Speaking about little baby, y'all, we will be 21 weeks. My pregnancy is halfway over. I'm halfway through my pregnancy, and the word is finally spreading where more people are learning, like, that I'm actually pregnant. I was just very, I don't even want to say secretive. It was just, I didn't feel good. Like, I didn't want to talk about it because I just didn't feel great. Like, yes, I'm excited about my baby, but the way I was feeling, it was just draining me. And then school already took a lot out of me. Like, I really shut down on people when I'm going through school anyway. So just add that on top, baby, consider me a ghost, because I'm gone. I will be having a baby at the end of summer. And during third semester, and which is the most busiest of the whole program. So I don't know. It's just like, you know, hygiene school has been going so good for me. It was kind of like, I felt like I need to spice it up a little bit and make it a little bit tougher, like sprinkle, sprinkle. Here we go. No, that's not what happened. We were not planning this, but I'm very grateful. I'm very happy and excited to meet my baby boy. Yes, it's a baby boy. I'm so excited. We actually found out very early the gender of our baby because I did genetic testing with the blood test. We found out like around 11 weeks what his gender was. Just yesterday, we went in for our anatomy scan, and that definitely confirmed that he's a boy. But yes, y'all, my baby. I'm about to have a baby boy. I'm just so happy I made it through that first trimester, because that was the worst thing I've ever experienced. And it definitely, I already know that I'm not having more children, but the first trimester definitely solidified that. Like, that ain't right. That ain't right at all. Like, that ain't right. I'm just happy it's over, because I literally felt when I was going through it like, this is never going to end. How am I ever going to survive? Like, how? And I survived it. I got through it, but I don't want to experience that ever again. No, thank you. I'm just excited to meet my baby boy, and he will most likely be my one and only. Let me not even say most likely. He will be the one and only, because who? Not me. But yeah, y'all, that's what's new with me. That's where I've been. That's what's been up with me. I got 1 year until I graduate. 1 year. I just gotta hold on till then. Pregnancy is definitely a different ball game. It's nothing that I ever expected. I've had every symptom you can think of when it comes to pregnancy. The acne, obviously, that was one of the first ones I had, was the pregnancy acne. I guess one day I will, maybe, I don't know if I will, but I might do a video talking about how I found out I was pregnant, why I even considered taking a pregnancy test. I might even upload that footage one day, because I do have like some pieces here and there that I could put together a little video and just talk about my journey. Maybe I'll do a pregnancy journey video. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I've had every symptom you can imagine, and it hasn't been that fun. But it's starting to get a lot more enjoyable. Like, I can feel my baby move now. He be moving all over the place. And I'm so excited. So, yeah. But now that I done updated y'all and let y'all know what's been going on in my life, I'm going to be more present. I promise to come back and update y'all, let y'all know what's happening. Hygiene school is definitely still top priority. I ain't going nowhere, okay? Because baby girl need her coin. Because I'm about to have a baby. Even more, okay? I got an even bigger reason as to why I need my coin. So, yeah. I told one of my instructors finally last week, it was finals, and I told her, and she was just like, girl, you're gonna be fine. You're not the first person to go through this in the hygiene program, or the last. She was like, it's been a couple people who got pregnant in first year and they did it successfully. She was like, usually they come back and kick ass, like they kick butt, because you kind of know you have to. So yeah, the only part that I am concerned about is you can only miss up to 2 weeks in clinic. So that means once I give birth, I only have like 2 weeks with my baby, and then I gotta go right back to clinic. Sucks, but you gotta make sacrifices and do what you gotta do, and that's just what I gotta do. So yeah, but oh my goodness, it feels so good to come on here and update y'all and let y'all know what's going on. I'm sure there's gonna be tons of questions, so please leave a comment down below. I may do a Q&A just to answer any questions y'all may have. So give me some engagement, y'all. Get me back in the groove of things. It's been a minute, but yeah, like the video, comment down below, let me know what's on your mind. I'm sure there'll be some happy and not so happy people about this, but it is what it is. You know, life happens. And life is happening to me. Thanks so much for tuning into this video. I look forward to coming back on here and talk to y'all soon. And I will be vlogging soon. Like, I miss vlogging. I just really miss everything about it. So, and then y'all definitely finna get some of this baby content. Y'all definitely finna get some of this pregnancy content, because your girl is pregnant with my first and only child. So I gotta record everything, not only for y'all, but for me as well. Like, I wanna document this the best I can. So yeah, please join me on this journey. That's about it though. Yeah, but I guess that's pretty much it. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching this video.
No such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. Love yours.